Good evening. I'm Chanel, vehicle title expert. Thank you for tuning in and thank you in advance for subscribing. Tonight, I will be talking about the most serious problem in auto titles. The most serious problem in auto titles. I've been seeing this problem for my 20 years almost of doing auto titles. I've provided guidance and, have a lot of expertise in this issue, and it's a very serious problem. It just doesn't seem to go away. This problem is vehicle title skipping or skip titles. So I will talk about how this situation appears and some red flags that you should look out for if you believe that you're in this type of situation. Okay. So let me just start off by saying vehicle title skipping basically is when that person who is selling the vehicle or receives the vehicle does not have a title or legal title in their name. They do not have that legal title in their name. There's no title record that is connected to them legally. Okay, and the title is being passed on, from one person to the next, and sometimes even a bill of sale can be used in lieu of a title, but it's really not going to be that title, but people will use that to, cause that title skipping situation to start or to continue. With that being said, vehicle title skipping or skip titles occurs in one or two ways. You can have a situation, the first one in which someone is selling a vehicle or gifting a vehicle and they physically do not have that title. They may give you a story of why they don't have a title. At best, they may give you a bill of sale to satisfy you, but nevertheless, there's no title. That's the first example of vehicle title skipping. The other part of vehicle title skipping is when there is a title present. However, that title has been reassigned to multiple people. So the person who sold you the vehicle or who has given you the vehicle most likely is not that legitimate owner. They're not that first person on that record or the first person on the front of that title. They're not that owner. Okay. So again, keep that in mind. When it comes to vehicle title skipping, there's a case where a title may not be present. Then there's a case where a title has been signed over to multiple people. If you look on the front or the back of your title, there's a reassignment section, a couple of them actually. So if you see the section has been signed over to multiple people, okay, it is a title skipping issue. Let me add a little twist to this. The only people that can reassign are licensed dealers. If you are not a licensed dealer, you cannot reassign a title from one person to the next. You just can't do that. Okay? So keep those two areas in mind when it comes to title skipping. Now, how can you tell if you are in a vehicle title skipping situation? Well, for one, the first two examples that I shared, if somebody is selling your vehicle and they do not have that title, okay, in their name, then most likely, you are in a title skipping situation. They don't have that title to give you, okay? They're giving you some sort of excuse. Most likely is title skipping, okay? If you have a title and it just appears to have a lot of names on it, maybe scratch throughs, maybe whiteout alterations, etc. That's another red flag where a possible title skipping matter is present. I want you guys to listen to the possible excuses, why people don't have titles. They lost the title. Someone gave them a vehicle. They never got the vehicle title. Meanwhile, they lost the title. Now they don't have a title to give to you. I can go on and on and on. There are several excuses people will give. They will share, as to why they don't have a title. And when this happens, the title skipping problem, it grows bigger and bigger and bigger. And like I said, it never goes away. I'm amazed at the people that I talk to, frequently. They'll call and they want guidance and want me to help them get a title, but they buy the vehicle because they believe it's a good deal or is in a good, nice condition and everything, and they don't really understand the importance of having that title until they find themselves in that situation. They focus so much on the appearance of the vehicle, the good condition, the good mileage that the vehicle has, and they don't give reference to that title until they go to DMV and they get rejected, or something else happens and they realize, oh, I need a title. So I want y'all to really think about the importance of having that title. It is illegal to skip titles. It's illegal to sign off on the title reassignments and you just pass it along from one person to the next. They pass it along to someone else. That is illegal. And when you are involved in title skipping, you're going to find yourself rejected by the DMV. You're going to also find yourself not getting that title in a quick fashion as you had hoped for. Title skipping is a very lengthy process when you're trying to get a title as an outcome. It's not a very pretty process. It can cost you a lot of time. It can cost you a lot of money. Sometimes, you can get penalized through DMV and through DMV investigators and law enforcement. So, I hope you guys will not buy vehicles unless you have a title with that vehicle. Now, if you get a vehicle finance, that's a different story for a different day. You're not going to get that title. But for a private sale, mostly if you're buying from someone off the street, maybe for a couple $1,000, and you're paying cash for that, you should be expecting to get a clear, legitimate title from that person, hands down. If you have any questions pertaining to vehicle title skipping, if you need more guidance, or maybe you are in a vehicle title skipping situation yourself and you want to share your information, you just want to drop me a line, feel free to do so below or visit me at wisdomandauthority.com. Thank you for tuning in. Please check me out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Please click share and subscribe. I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.